What if the very thing you've been running from, rejection, is actually the one force that could completely transform your life? Think about it. How many times have you held back from texting first, from speaking your truth, from chasing something you really wanted, just because you were afraid of hearing no? Now imagine this: what if every no wasn't a door closing, but a hidden invitation, guiding you toward power, confidence, and control over your own life? Before we go deeper, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and commit to watching till the end. Because what you're about to hear isn't just theory. It has the power to change the way you see rejection forever. And yes, even your love life. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who feared rejection more than anything. He overthought every message, every conversation, every move. When he liked someone, he would hesitate. When he failed, he would retreat. His life became smaller, quieter, safer, but also empty. One day he stumbled upon the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, and something shifted. He realized that rejection wasn't something to avoid, it was something to use, and everything changed. Today, I'm going to walk you through 13 powerful lessons inspired by Stoic philosophy. Lessons that show you how to flip rejection into your greatest advantage. Lesson 1. Rejection is not personal. The biggest mistake people make is believing rejection is about them. But it's not. It's about perception, timing, preference, and circumstance. Marcus Aurelius taught that we suffer more from our interpretation than from reality itself. When someone rejects you, they are not rejecting your worth. They are simply expressing their own perspective. And once you understand that, rejection loses its sting. Lesson 2. Control what you can, ignore the rest. You cannot control whether someone chooses you, but you can control how you show up, how you speak, how you carry yourself. The moment you stop trying to control outcomes and start mastering your actions, you become unstoppable. Rejection stops being a failure and starts becoming feedback. Lesson 3. Use reverse psychology on yourself. Here's where things get interesting. Instead of fearing rejection, seek it. Yes, you heard that right. Go into situations expecting rejection and watch what happens. The fear disappears. The pressure fades. And ironically, you become more attractive, more confident, more relaxed, because you're no longer desperate for approval. Lesson 4. Detachment creates power. People are drawn to those who don't cling. When you're emotionally dependent on an outcome, you lose your edge. But when you're detached, when you're okay with walking away, you gain control. Rejection becomes irrelevant because your self-worth isn't tied to someone else's decision. Lesson 5. Every no sharpens you. Think of rejection like a blade. Each time you face it, you become stronger, sharper, more refined. Instead of avoiding it, collect it. Because every rejection teaches you something about communication, about timing, about yourself. Lesson 6. The obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius believed that obstacles aren't in your way. They are the way. Rejection forces you to grow. It forces you to adapt. It forces you to evolve. Without it, you stay the same. And staying the same is far more dangerous than being rejected. Lesson 7. Confidence comes from exposure. You don't build confidence by waiting. You build it by doing. Every time you face rejection and survive, your brain rewires itself. It realizes, I'm still okay. And slowly, rejection loses its power over you. Lesson 8. People respect what they can't control. When you're not afraid of rejection, people notice. You become unpredictable. You become bold. You become someone who isn't easily shaken, and that creates a subtle form of reverse psychology. People start valuing you more because you don't chase their validation. Lesson 9. Silence is a powerful response. Sometimes the best way to handle rejection is to say nothing, no over-explaining, no chasing, no trying to change someone's mind, just silence, because silence shows strength. It shows self-respect. It shows that you know your worth. Lesson 10. Rejection filters the wrong people. Not everyone deserves access to your time, your energy, your life. Rejection acts as a filter. It removes people who don't align with you and clears the path for those who do. So instead of fearing rejection, welcome it. It's doing the work for you. Lesson 11. You become dangerous when you stop caring. There's a certain freedom that comes when you stop needing approval. You speak more honestly. You act more boldly. You live more fully, and ironically, that's when people start noticing you the most, because you're no longer trying to impress. You're simply being. Lesson 12. Pain is temporary. Growth is permanent. Yes, rejection hurts, but only for a moment. What stays with you is the growth, the resilience, the strength you gain from facing it, and over time, that growth compounds into something powerful. Lesson 13. Your value is internal. This is the most important lesson of all. Your worth is not determined by who accepts you or who rejects you. It comes from within. The moment you truly understand that, rejection loses all its power. Now let's go back to that young man. He started applying these lessons. He stopped chasing validation. He started embracing rejection. He became more confident, more authentic, more fearless, and something strange happened. The very things he once chased started coming to him, not because he manipulated people, but because he transformed himself. This is the true essence of reverse psychology, not controlling others, but mastering yourself.